Hey y'all, come on into the kitchen. Michael has just walked in. He just got in from work and he's here for a few minutes. He done been to the grocery store.
Hey y'all.
We just went last night and got a great big old buggy full of stuff. Where's mine? Oh, there it is. I'm just checking. Michael, I am fixing to make a recipe that a friend sent in. She is from, where is she from? Did she tell me where she was from? She doesn't tell me, but her name is Laurie Duffy. And she has sent us a recipe that she knows is 45 years old now. And the lady that gave her the recipe called it cinnamon donuts because that's what they kind of taste like, but they're actually cooked in muffin tins. And she says, "Dear Paula, I want to start out by saying how much your videos have meant to me during this whole pandemic time. My family has all gotten used to hearing your voice and Eddie and Teresa's when they come down the stairs. I've gotten so much joy out of watching." And I thank you so much, Laurie, because that was my intention, to be there to keep company to some of those folks out there that was quarantined alone. And so thank you for sharing those kind words with me. So, this was shared many years ago, and it's sort of a church gathering, which, you know, there's some fine food at those church meals on the ground, those picnics. Oh, those women to the church house, they know how to cook. And so here we go. It's 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm just gonna put it right in there. And it calls for 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. That's powder, not soda, but powder. 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And we're gonna just take our whisk and whisk that all together until it's incorporated. And our next step is to take 1/3 cup of solid shortening, and we're gonna cut that in to our flour mixture. And I looked in my drawer and I can't find my pastry cutter, so I'm just gonna try to do it with this fork. I may have to invite a knife to come in too on this action. So we're starting off like we're making biscuits. So this will take just a few minutes. If you can find your pastry cutter, you may be able to do it quicker than what I'm doing. But it won't take but just a few minutes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add our sugar. Cut that in along with the dry ingredients. And that was 1/2 cup of sugar, y'all. Just in time for you to cook supper.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna stir in our milk. And I really got that shortening cut in there real good using that fork. So we just wanna mix this until it's moist. You know, muffins, the recipes will tell you not to over mix a muffin. You want to just mix them until there's no moisture. Right, now this is supposed to make a dozen, right? How many is this supposed to make, Laurie? supposed to make 1 dozen, so apparently she doesn't overfill the muffin tins. So let's see if we can get it separated into those cups and get it right the first time. So I'll start by doing that, and then we'll turn around and come back and add more, if there's any left to add. This batter is nice and thick, so it's pretty easy to scoop up. It's not dripping everywhere. I like that.
I love the pictures.
Oh, do you like them? Which is your favorite?
Well, I love the one with Ollie just standing there.
With who?
Ollie. Ollie just standing
Oh, I'm telling you, that eat, poop, and die look.
Think we can show it?
Yes, I don't see why we couldn't.
Why don't you show us Eddie while she's...
We're having y'all.
I think it's more I'm the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the boss.
Well,
For sure.
you gotta get one of Henry the fish.
Oh, it's over there. You didn't
Because
see
the-
it. Oh no, the one of Henry who's playing his saxophone. I wanted that one, Ivy.
But until you hear it, that doesn't do justice till you hear it.
Oh, it's so terrible. Oh, he's having trouble playing this little
Sounds like-
saxophone.
Sounds like a goose you ran over. Or something.
So did y'all show everybody the picture? Eddie has found this place to order pictures from, and y'all, it's so reasonable. I mean, those pictures would cost me thousands of dollars, and I mean, what do they run a piece, Eddie?
Well, you know, I catch it at different. I don't know the exact price because I always catch it with the sale code.
Yes, with the sale code.
But
Bye, Mikey.
Nah,
I'll have you a donut waiting.
tell my fans I have to go to work. I have another
Okay.
job.
Michael said that his for me to tell his fans
I
he
have
has
another job other than acting.
see you on the river.
He is so goofy.
And thank goodness he has another job.
And yes, and thank goodness he has another job. Because we
I'm just
might
thinking
would
like-
go hungry if his only job is acting. You think, Teresa?
You didn't say that out loud.
But so anyway, this place, we've got one huge wall, like in a hallway, y'all, at our remodeled home that we're moving in the next couple of weeks, and it's just a grandkids wall. So I've got 2 or 3 pictures of each of our grandchildren, and that's all it's gonna be, is just one wall full of children's. And I can't hardly wait. We got some cute pictures. Okay, in the oven. I can't remember what Laurie said.
350. Maybe 20 minutes.
She said delicious, served with coffee or cold milk.
Do you know what these? I'm curious to see if they turn out those sugar biscuits that we had up in Albany from the two girls that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be much like that, Eddie, because when they're done, we're gonna pull them out, dip them into melted butter, and then roll them in cinnamon sugar. So
Yeah.
it might be much like the sisters in Albany.
Sugar biscuits.
Sugar biscuits. Let's see, bake about 20 minutes, 350. Okay, our muffins are ready. And Laurie tells us that they will be pale. So they are pale and looking so good. All right, I've got to turn my oven off. And So, now we are to, let me see if she says to run cool for a second. While still warm, roll muffins into the melted butter and then into the cinnamon sugar. So I've got a teaspoon of cinnamon and 3/4 a cup of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, and 1 stick of melted butter. So we just want to mix that up real good. That's going to be nice and cinnamony. Easy for me to say. Okay. Now this is the part I like. Dunking them in the butter. Oops. Oh, I sure do hate that happened. A double dip. And then we just roll it in the cinnamon sugar. Looks very, very good. I just want to taste one while they're warm, you know?
I say bite.
Okay.
One.
Yum.
Oh my gosh. I know I say that every time, but it's like,
But like what?
I said, I know I say, oh my gosh, every time.
I know, me too.
We have such good people with great recipes.
I know it and I just love it. I love it when they're willing to share.
You must have to eat them pretty while they're hot though, or else the butter will.
It'll just soak in.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, shortening just makes it.
It
I
does.
found that anything we've done with shortening
Solid shortening, yes.
is like,
That's right. Oh, I hate Michael had to go back to work. But he's on a diet anyway, so.
he's being good.
Oh,
But he's being good.
yes.
We don't like those kind of people.
Okay, I got to have another bite. Oh, good.
And you're right, you could eat this anytime. Like this could be breakfast, this could be a dessert.
Wonderful breakfast.
Ugh.
Scoop of ice cream. Or whipped cream.
I know you
sweetened
say
whipped
you'd have to eat them warm, and I kind of agree with you, Eddie, on that one. But I guess you could put them also in little baggies and freeze them.
Oh, yes.
And maybe not do your butter and sugar until,
Well, you have to do it while they're hot. You
So
have
that-
to dip it while they're hot. So that means you'd have to put them back in the oven to heat them up.
Well, the recipe only makes a dozen, right? So
Yeah.
you can eat a dozen anytime.
Yeah, that's right. So y'all have to try Laurie's recipe for, what do they call them? What kind of donuts?
she calls them cinnamon donuts.
Cinnamon donuts. Okay, I got one more to do, and it just did make it with a cinnamon sugar, y'all. Come on out of there. Maybe I should run this more in a little more butter since there's not.
I'm surprised you didn't double dip.
Well, the very first one I did, but it fell back in there.
No, I meant the one you were eating. I'm surprised
Oh.
you didn't double dip.
Well, I didn't think about it, Teresa, but now that you said something. Look at here. That's mine.
You know, I support
Thank
you.
you, Teresa.
I support you.
That is so good, y'all. Double dipped. Wow. Come over here and double dip, Teresa.
I already ate mine.
It's so good, y'all. Laurie, thank you so much, honey. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of folks out there enjoying this wonderful, easy, delicious recipe. Thanks for sharing. Love and best dishes, y'all. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.